Bonjour tout le monde. C'est moi, Catherine Ann Marsh. It is me, Catherine Ann Marsh. I'm Catherine. I have heard British people find it to be respectful to be on camera without makeup, so I thought I would make a respectful video without makeup on during petit déj, which is French slang for petit déjeuner. So anyhow, I read Variety this morning on EMDB Pro. I do speak with a French accent sometimes, a lot of times. So IMDb Pro and said, so I'm not the only person who has this point of view. And I've met her before, Sophia Coppola. I met Sophia Coppola, the famous filmmaker, and I loved her film Priscilla. I met and danced with Sophia Coppola at a workshop in Manhattan in the late 90s. My friend and shaman, Gabrielle, whose last name is Roth, best-selling author, shaman, music producer, Gabrielle Roth held the workshop, and her son, Jonathan Horan, taught the workshop. It was called Heartbeat. And in Gabrielle Roth workshops, if you haven't ever been to one, people dance with each other and you change partners and dance with somebody else. And a lot of times, I have danced with people I haven't ever met before. I used to dance with Gabrielle, and occasionally when I could get all the way up to the front and there wasn't somebody else dancing with her, because people always want to dance with Gabrielle at her workshops. And then because she's such a great dancer, and so anyway, there's I would at a Gabrielle Roth workshop. You might dance if the workshop is all weekend long. You might dance with 50 different people. The Heartbeat workshop was just a Friday evening, and so I might have only danced with 20 people. One of the people I got to dance with introduced herself to me during the dance as Sophia Coppola. She's Francis Ford Coppola's daughter and has made a name for herself and is really famous currently working as a filmmaker. And I have an enormous amount of respect for Sophia Coppola. So anyway, I did meet her at the Heartbeat workshop taught by Jonathan Horan, who's Gabrielle's son, which was a really well-taught workshop. It was fun, educational, entertaining, too. So anyhow, I read in Variety this morning, filmmaker Sophia Coppola has an opinion similar to mine, has a point of view, more than an opinion, a point of view similar to mine about not liking violence in films. And she did qualify what she said by saying she likes Martin Scorsese films, and what she doesn't like is excessive violence and gore. Well, I agree with Sophia Coppola, because I like Martin Scorsese's work a lot too. I studied filmmaking with him during the pandemic on masterclass.com. I have a lot of respect for him too. He's a great filmmaker. So anyway, excessive violence and gore are completely unnecessary. And anyway, I'll just say this about Kathleen Deneuve. Kathleen and I used to be girlfriends, and her daughter, her filla, Kiaha, whose last name is Mastroianni, still refers to me as her stepmom, which means a lot to me, and probably because I still send her birthday cards every year. Anyhow, in the film Dans le Courtyard, in the courtyard, can you see me? Anyway, in the film Dans le Courtyard, the Kathleen in character threw a pois at Gustave Caverne and his character, because he was dancing with the water hose and the water coming out of the water hose, and it was his job to water her jardin in the courtyard of their apartment building. And and probably to clean off the bricks, but and the cobblestones. But anyhow, probably just bricks or anyway, I'd have to watch the film again to see what he actually had been cleaning with the hose outside. But anyhow, he was a concierge working for her and her husband in the film, or fiance in the film, and she got mad at him and threw a pois at him out the window. A pois is French for a pear, at him out the window. And then afterwards, she saw, when she went down to talk to him, she saw he had a big bruise from the pois she had thrown. And her conscience kicked in, metaphorically. And so she offered him a microwave which grills. And she started being nice to him and talking to him more, and she and he became friends. So these kind of violent acts in films, which are unintentional and might not even be in the script, when a person the caliber of Kathleen Deneuve has a conscience about those actions, then there's something not quite right about those actions. You wouldn't want somebody to give you a giant bruise. So actors are not cartoon characters. Actors are real human beings, real people. And I'm glad Kathleen has a conscience. It makes me trust her because she has a conscience. She probably did before, but it was just kind of deep down. It's much better now. So I agree with Sophia Coppola, and I'm glad lead actors of the caliber of Kathleen Deneuve have a conscience. It's wonderful, wonderful. Everybody can grow in life and on camera, and I grow too. I grow all the time. I learn and grow all the time. Bonne journée.